toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Oh, it's a reverse. Nice move to pick up yardage. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Gilliam. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's Gilliam. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
After losing yardage, it's second and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Works the middle of the field. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They'll try the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the 1st down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got the first down and more. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They give it to him again. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Fighting off the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Power football with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to sneak it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, what a great job by the defense. You know, on short yardage situations like this, they can run the QB sneak. You're diving, getting as many bodies around the quarterback as you can, and it's just gravy when you can force a fumble and recover in that type of situation.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll run play action. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Give to the single back. Got enough for the 1st. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Spartans want to move quickly. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Now the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he's coming out the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Gilliam. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Handoff to the single running back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Under fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, "Go green, go white." Find the complemented quarterback to this offense.
The Spartans will hustle to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful.
He'll try to head into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Reads it, fires complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
From the gun. Give on the inside. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans in the hurry up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Spartans will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The inside handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running it to the right. Runs through a tackle. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They go to the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground with the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 25 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Into the secondary on the right. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you sling them in the secondary, you make that big play.
And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
22.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here comes the hurry up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Brown wants to pass. On target.
Well, and a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Trying play action. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Michigan State.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Trying to slam in. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good.
That keeps the score. Michigan State 41, Colorado 22.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The AT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
The play action fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Bush. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tempo and overdrive.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Brown will throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day. They've put some big plays together, but the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And wings it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and
there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Athens for some time. They're up by 35 over Western Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Woollyhan. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running.
It's always interesting how people handle late games. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Woollyhan. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He makes a grab. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can.